Okay, so today we're going to talk about dermaplaning. So this is a completely new thing for me. My whole life, I don't really think I ever even heard about this. And then a couple months ago, I was flipping through one of my magazines and I saw an article and somebody was raving about it. And I was like, why haven't I tried that? But I think I know why I haven't tried it, because it kind of seems like, shaving your face. And my first thought was, I'm not a man. I don't have, a shadow at the end of the afternoon. And I'm pretty fair, so my hair is pretty light, so it's a little more difficult, I think, to see than maybe somebody who has darker hair, who would have probably been doing this for years already, because it's amazing. So I hopped onto Amazon, who doesn't love Amazon? And I looked and looked and looked, kind of trying to figure out what the best products were to proceed with. And then I did a bunch of reviews, what were other people using? But right off the bat, I didn't want to spend a bazillion dollars on something that I didn't know if I was going to like, or if my skin was going to like, or if it was going to respond to that. And then I didn't want to look like a hairless cat. So I waited a few weeks and finally I said, let's just try. So I went online and I went the cheap route because, that's what I'm going to try the very first time out the gate. And I ended up buying these chic Hydro Silk touch-up dermaplane things. So they came 3 to a package. I want to say it was like $5 for 3 of them. So here you go. Not seen one. There's it is with a little cover, and there you go. Little tiny razor on there. So basically, you either shower or you wash your face really well. Dry it completely. You don't want to have wet skin, and you take your little dermaplane and you hold it at an angle and you just kind of gently scrape, and it takes off dead flakes, dead skin, and all those little tiny hairs that may or may not make you a little uncomfortable. So I tried it and I liked it. Yes, they recommend only doing 1 or 2 times with these little gizmos. I actually think I did it 3 times and still seemed okay. I did end up tossing it after the 3rd time, the first one, because I don't want razor burn or something if I continue to use a dull razor. But it's fun, and my skin looks and feels really soft, and I don't know if anybody else noticed, but for me, I noticed and I felt better about myself, which is the only thing that matters here. So if you haven't tried it, maybe you want to try it. Give it a shot. So after doing the fun little, this, and then even at the Dollar Tree, they're selling these. So after going that way for a little bit, I finally decided maybe I should try to invest in one that's a little more grown up. It costs a little more money, but I ended up finding this Michael Todd Beauty Sonic Smooth is what they call it. 2-in-1 Sonic Dermaplaning System Exfoliant plus Hair Removal. So this is this one. Has a little on, off, and speed button, low, medium, and high. Basically looks the same. Turn this one on. Just kind of little vibrations. And so I did that one for the first time last night. And I will say, I think I liked this better than doing it, manually. You still do it, but this kind of does a lot of the work for you. And you can actually hear when you're doing this. You can hear skin and things scraping off. So you kind of know when you're done with an area because you don't hear that sound anymore. So I want to say this was $80 on sale at Macy's. So you might be able to find them cheaper somewhere else. I did find this one with a coupon. I think it was normally about 120 bucks. So I thought that was a good deal. But if you haven't tried dermaplaning, maybe you should try it. It's not going to be for everybody, obviously. I didn't know that it was for me, but now I'm like, why haven't I been doing this forever? Because this is awesome. And that is my beauty tip for the day. Because, you know, sometimes too, after the age, or after a certain age, your estrogen and your hormones kick in and you do start getting a little funky facial hair thing happening. So there's that. Okay. As always, please stay humble and please stay kind. If you have any other suggestions or tips or information that you want to share, please leave them in the comments and I'm happy to respond when I get a chance. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you guys have a great day.